To the Oakdale Park and Recs Commission meeting on April 19th. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, roll call. Looks like we have everyone here tonight. Welcome, Jake. We'll move on to Park and Recs. Oh, minutes. Everyone get a chance to take a look at last month's minutes.
Yeah.
Any question, comments, concerns, changes?
Nope.
No,
Motion to approve?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And those minutes are approved. Old business. Is this Jim's part?
Good evening, Chair Lockhart, Commissioners. Thank you for the opportunity to be here tonight. Just a quick update on the Walton Park Ballfield rewiring project. Currently, we signed a contract with SEH to do some design work on the project. They're going to help us kind of figure out what we have and where we're going with the project. Wasn't a lot of plans on the previous wiring, so we're going to get something in place this time and get a good plan going forward. So right now, it sounds like we should have a plan submitted to us sometime around May 13th. So hopefully in time for the next meeting.
Awesome.
Any questions on that? Guthrie Park, the roof replacement there, we have one bid currently in hand. We're waiting for another contractor to give us a second bid on that. So seems like they were a little bit slow getting out this year, and I don't know if it was just how busy they are or the weather or the combination of both. But
The contractors I talked to, they're extremely busier than heck. They're way behind now. Before they couldn't find work. Now they're busy, so, which is a good thing.
Yep. So we'll have a price on that hopefully in the next week or so, and we can continue moving forward on that. The Walton Park Skate Park, we currently signed a contract with American Ramp Company to come out and caulk and reseal the ramps. Made them aware that it either needs to be done before Summerfest or after, and they can't work that week during Summerfest. So the parks crew will go out and do some temporary repairs on the structures now until American Ramp can come out and finish their work. So we just want to make sure that the temporary repairs make it safe. I noticed tonight coming into the meeting, there were a few people out on the skate park enjoying it. So we want to make sure it's a safe environment for them. So that's really all I have. If there's any other questions or any
Tim, are they
questions.
gonna rip any of that out and re-pour, or is it just all patch type stuff, do you know?
On the ramps, we're just going to repair the ramps that are there. We did meet with the contractor on the slab. The slab itself is in pretty good shape, except for a couple of bigger cracks that are on there. So we're going to patch those cracks. But the recommendation we had was they would do the work for us if we wanted to. But, at this point, they said it's probably not worth it. It's better to bring back the decision and see if we should move forward with that or save the money for future repairs on the park.
All right, thanks.
And I think through talking to people when we did our tour, people that used it all the time were fine with repairing the cracks.
Yep. The ramps, the gentleman we're working with from American Ramp said when they're done with them, the ramps should look brand new. So then it'll just be patching some of the minor cracks on the slab. But the slab itself is in pretty good shape.
Any other questions for Jim?
No?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
New business. It appears we have none, which is a good thing. Jeff.
Yeah, well, thank you. We're just waiting on weather. We want to get on the fields. We just can't win, so they're talking rain tomorrow and then 50 to 70 and for 3 days, and then back for lows in the high 20s by next week. So we're hoping to get on them early next week if we can. Well, the teams want to get on them, and we're looking at adult league starting on May 1st. But like I said, it's a weather issue. We put the toolcat on the infield over there the other day and sunk 8 inches, so we can't even, it's not going to hold our tractor with the drag. So it's frustrating for us. And the ground, actually, in some areas, it's solid froze. There's no frost, but it's just not, we can't win. So everybody's itching to get out. So that's our main goal, is to get on the fields, because we're tired of painting inside of buildings, and the crew's tired of it, I should say. But it's just frustrating. So it's been a long spring. Fall's here soon, I think.
Yeah, we're going right back in the winter holidays.
But I know always itching to get out, everybody is. So, and, it's, like I say, we'll get on them as soon as we can. I'm hoping next week, so early, we can get the teams rolling, so.
Well, it's been a long spring, so
Frustrating,
I don't see it.
yeah. That's all I have. Any questions for anybody? Good.
Anyone? Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you.
Julie?
Short update for me as well, Commissioners. Our summer program newsletter is now available online, so if you want to check that out, we have that on our website. Summer program registrations will begin on Thursday, April 28th, and the full summer newsletter, that'll be mailed to residents mid to late May, so watch for that as well. We had our mystery egg hunt this past Saturday. Great success. It was chilly, it was cold, but it was still good. We had over 200 kids, and plus their parents and grandparents too. So,
Nice.
yeah, they are all bundled up, and we did our egg hunt. Thanks to Larry and Vicky Everhard of Keller Williams Realty, they provide our donuts, and they did the raffle for the 2 bikes as well. So thanks to them for sponsoring this great event for us. Our best snow sculpture of Oakdale contest, we received 9 creative entries. The winner was the Koenig family for submitting their large glowing castle that you could crawl through. So I attached that picture there. Yeah, so it was really hard to choose. There were really some good ones, but thanks for everybody who did contribute pictures and videos and participated in that event. Our community walk is underway. So at this point, we've got about 160 participants signed up. So it's just been, the first 2 weeks of the program, so people are coming in to sign up. It's a little lower than normal, but, like Jeff said, the weather has not been
It's keeping everybody inside.
It is, right, and it's been really cold to walk. So I would imagine once the weather starts warming up, there'll be more people getting out and signing up for that program. We've also got our park cleanup coming up, and that is scheduled for the week of April 25th. So the Recreation Department provides the trash bags, and we also give a thank you gift for participating as well. We are looking for a few more groups, so if you know anybody, or if anybody that either you guys or whoever would like to contribute, give us a call, and we can get you signed up, and you can choose a park for that. We do have a Junior Master Gardeners class this Sunday. We do this annually with Master Gardeners, and that is full with 30 kids, so good to see that. And our pickleball courts, they've opened for the season. They opened late March, and both of our May and June pickleball lesson classes are full already. So good to see that as well, with 20 in each. And I also attached the warming house report that Nathan Timmons provided, so lots of good information there. If anybody had any comments or questions, you can see that the 2 portable warming houses were successful, and we had lots of skaters at East Side. If anybody has any comments or questions, I could answer on that. Yeah,
I think I've asked this before. Are we likely then to do that again next year with the warming?
I believe so. The
Yeah, I
temporary
would think
warming
so.
houses,
I don't
yeah.
think we're at a building stage at this point.
No.
Yeah, if it's passed by the council and recommended by us and passed by the council, but they worked phenomenal.
You can see the numbers were up on both of those.
Yeah,
Yes.
way up. And it was we had a great year for ice too.
Yeah.
It was slow getting going, and once it established right after Christmas, the weather was great. So, one of the better years we've had.
It was. It really was.
Good.
So that's all I have.
Anyone got questions for Julie? Thank you, Julie.
You're welcome.
Councilmember Ingebrigtson.
I have a whole lot of nothing, but I'll take any questions you have.
Anyone got questions?
I do actually have a question for, go ahead, sorry. I have a question for Jeff. I had a resident reach out to me last week, and this is more for my own information. Said that last year, the youth traveling baseball team used the Walton fields.
Yep.
And then this year, they're not getting those?
Well, I had a conversation with Chris. Kurt met with her last fall.
Okay,
And she told him to fill up as many nights as he could because the numbers were down. This year, the numbers are way up. Thursday nights, originally, the senior girls used them. Then they disbanded. They didn't use them at all for 3 years, 2 years, 3 years. And then COVID came, so that was nothing. And then when the numbers came back the year after COVID, they were down. So we had open nights. Well, this year, we don't have any open nights, so.
yeah. So, and it's, and not questioning any
Yeah, no.
decisions, just wondering the rationale on how that gets decided.
Yeah, it's
You
just,
know, because resident called me, I was unable to
they
speak
used
to
to play
that.
Sunday through Friday.
Okay,
And then the numbers got down, and then now
Okay.
they're back up, so,
okay,
yeah.
all right. Yeah, it was just more of an FYI and,
It wasn't my decision, I'm just saying
Yeah.
that Chris told them to fill as many nights as he could, and they did.
okay, okay.
If there
Yep,
were open nights, great,
Yep,
but, yeah, so he filled, it's Sunday through Friday,
okay,
so.
all right.
So ideally, we use those fields for adults only, kind of deal?
I don't think it's adults only, but prior to that, it was always adult softball league. So,
Yeah, so it's basically you guys trying to determine where the number's gonna be.
yeah.
To make
and-
them, to
yeah, I
best
don't handle any of
utilize.
that. Kurt does
Yeah,
all the
yeah.
adult stuff, so we don't know until his registration is closed
Yep.
where he was at. So, and he
Yeah.
said the numbers were way up this year, so.
Yep. Yeah, and personally, as a member of the council, I would never try to interfere in those decisions. I just want to understand
Yep.
how they're made, I guess, so. I mean, that's up to you guys.
We're fielding a lot of emails, at least on our end, of parents, and it's the same answer they get is they're earmarked for adults, and then if there's open nights, then we try and
Yeah,
get OAA in there, but
Yeah, and admittedly, I didn't even know if it was OAA or Parks and Rec that made the decision when I first got the call, so.
that'd be,
Yeah, yeah.
that'd be Park and Recs and
Yep.
Nathan, I believe.
I learned that pretty quick, so. But, okay, thanks, Jeff.
Yeah, you
I was
bet.
just wondering how I would never question it,
No,
just
no,
wondering
no, yeah.
how. Yeah, that's,
So a lot of the, in the previously, you were getting talked to about not enough fields in Oakdale.
Yeah.
And I believe at that point, they were looking at those 4 down there that weren't being utilized a lot, thinking, why couldn't we get in there? And them not understanding that the first step is adults.
yeah. And my personal, just kind of throwing this out there since we're on the topic, my personal hope is that with the new parks in Willowbrook, there's an opportunity to maybe make some Walton quality fields. And Jeff, you would know better than I probably at this point where those conversations are at in terms of
with
amenities.
the new developer last week, and I don't think we would see a complex like that over there in the
Okay.
area that we have, the
Is it,
3
is it,
areas.
is it a space issue?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a
Okay.
commons area and then 2 smaller park areas.
Okay,
So I don't think it would, from what we saw on the map, it would not hold a complex, a 4-field complex, even probably a 1-field.
okay.
It's pretty
That's
small.
unfortunate.
Their
Okay.
areas, but
Yeah, I thought I'd heard they just wanted open common parks versus field parks.
Okay.
yeah. So we only met with them once. Was it last Thursday, Jim? Wednesday, maybe? So, yeah, and we just started the chatter about it. We haven't picked anything. We haven't.
Okay.
And I think it's gonna be a 3-phase process, one park at a time with the cost of, it's not cheap, so.
And we've at least began conversations. It's come
Yeah,
up
yeah.
as to,
Yep.
how we're gonna fund developing those parks too, so.
And they
we're-
also wanna talk to the residents of surrounding areas and what they want, and we're not quite sure. So I shouldn't say we don't, I just don't think there's an area there for that.
Okay,
It's big enough from what we're seeing, but
that's too bad. Okay.
And I think
We're
we're
gonna-
landlocked in Oakdale now for trying to put up any type of field anymore.
Yeah, the only hope is gonna be improving what we've got. So,
Yeah.
something to think about anyway.
Yep.
So. Thanks, Jeff.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Well, just tying into that, is it likely there could be a pickleball court in Willowbrook?
There, absolutely. It's been talked about, yeah. Yep. Absolutely. It's just, it's huge, you know. It's not gonna get any smaller, so. But yeah, it was talked about, it was
it was.
discussed, brought up. Yep.
Anyone got questions for Jake? Thanks, sir.
All right, thank you.
Counselors, any comments? We'll start down with Freddie. Nothing? Mark?
Nothing.
Are we gonna do any more tours coming up?
We are. We talked about it prior to the meeting,
Yeah.
prior to the 3 minutes to 7. And we are going to come up with a list of 3, and I think what we're going to end up doing is off the list of playground age, we're going to start with the oldest and kind of work forward. So I will send out an email with suggested dates that we can go out and tour those.
It wasn't a year ago already we did that, was it?
That was in the fall, wasn't it?
That's what I thought.
Yeah, we try and do it all, but we didn't really hit the parks with the playground replacement,
Oh, okay.
the older ones. So I think we got some that start in 95. So,
So I wouldn't mind seeing when we do this, and I know how tough this would be if we set it up, right? And we let the neighbors in the area and the parks that we are going to know when we're gonna be there. So we can have them there and get some feedback directly from the people that are using it.
how easy or hard is that, Julie? Do you know?
We could certainly get that information out to the residents.
I know we have to post on the board prior to going out.
Well, I think we should, because they should be part of it if we're out there, instead of
Because
just
a lot of
us.
times they turn out when they see a group of people there.
But we're never there
anyway,
that
so,
long for them
yeah.
to actually be there. while we're
No, but I
doing it.
think, they have some
So
good
if,
feedback sometimes.
So I think we should at least let them know, like
Yeah,
you
let me
said.
know when
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
I'll send out
decide
the
on
list,
those
and then
dates.
once we
Yep,
get it locked down, then I'll send it to you.
Yep.
Good. Perfect.
Glenn?
Final plug from the tree board. So the tree giveaway will be a week from Saturday, on the 30th, last Saturday of the month, in the Saturday morning. So online registration, see what trees are still available,
Rain or shine or snow?
rain or shine or snow. Just you're gonna be out. You're gonna be giving out trees, Jake.
I'm gonna try to make it work permitting.
Okay.
Anything else? Jan?
Yeah, I have just a few things to mention with Wellness 50 Plus. We are on Wednesday, May 11th, doing a fitness fun in the park. We walk on Wednesdays with our group. We meet at Discovery Center at 9 now. But Susan William, who has done some walking informational classes for us, is going to be doing this one. And it's through the Oakdale Nature Park, and she's going to show us how to use all those exercise
Oh, cool.
equipments. So you can sign up by registering with www.oakdalefun.com or call 651-747-3860. The other event I wanted to mention is this Monday, we are doing a bicycle maintenance type class. It is, again, at the Discovery Center, rain or shine, because we are allowed to use the inside of Discovery Center if it happens to be raining. But we have Carrie Colstead, who has Yahoo Adventures, doing some of the bike maintenance, as well as Warren Samuelson, who does a lot of our bike riding events. So the cost is $20, and it starts at 10 a.m. on Monday, the 25th.
And it goes for how long?
Well, it depends how long you want to stay, because there's talk, if it's not raining, we might do an actual bike ride to Gateway Cycle. And then some of like to stay and have lunch or bring a packed lunch or whatever, so.
Awesome. Anything else?
And that one, you do sign up through the Wellness 50 Plus Twin Cities meetup. That is not through the Oakdale registration numbers that I just gave you.
All right.
And that is it.
Awesome. If there's nothing else, then I ask for a motion to adjourn.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you, and good night. Once in a while.
The nature center one.
Very good.